All right, divide this fourth degree polynomial by each of these. So let's start with x minus 2. Let's do long divisions to start. We're going to say x to the 4 minus 16x cubed plus 4x squared plus 10x minus 11. And that's divided by x minus 2. All right, so we're going to say how many times does x go into x to the 4? So x to the 4 divided by x is what we're saying, and that equals x cubed. So you take the first term here, divide by that first term. And x cubed, I'm going to put it over top of the x cubed piles to keep things nice and in order, vertically in order. Okay, so x, now we're going to come back down, and we're going to say x cubed times x. Well, actually, it's x cubed times x minus 2. So x cubed times x minus 2, that's just equal to x to the 4 minus 2x cubed. All right, so we got x to the power of 4 minus 2x cubed. Okay, so this is x to the 4 minus x to the 4 is 0. Negative 16x cubed, so it's going to be negative 14x cubed. We're basically just taking x to the 4 minus 16x cubed minus x to the 4 minus 2x cubed, which is equal to x to the 4 minus 16x cubed minus x to the 4 plus 2x cubed. Because minus a minus is a plus. And that is just equal to, well, these x to the 4's knock out. X to the 4 minus x to the 4 is gone. Negative 16 x cubed plus 2x cubed is negative 14x cubed. That's the last time I go through all that. And yeah, so let's go now. Now we're going to go to this term and divide by x again. So negative 14x cubed divided by x is equal to negative 14x squared. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't have to keep going over here to divide by x. So that is negative 14x squared. Multiply by x minus 2. You're going to get negative 14x cubed plus 28x squared. Now notice that this first one will always be the same as the other. It'll always not get knocked off, like when I do the subtraction. And that's because this number up here was purposely made by dividing this guy by this. So when you go back and multiply, of course you're going to get the same number. Now, so this minus this is 0, but we need a number to subtract the 28x. Let's bring it down so it's really the 4x squared, but I like to bring it down so it's nice and close. So 4x squared minus 28x squared is negative 24x squared. Now we're going to go back and divide by x, so you're going to get minus 24x. Come back, multiply by your x minus 2. So you got negative 24x squared plus 48x. You're going to do 10x minus this. If you want, you can put it closer. There, that's nicer. So 10 minus 40, negative 38x. Of course, this is just going to be minus 38 because they're divided by x. And then when you multiply back, you got minus 38x plus 76. This times that. Just keep trucking. You got to do your subtraction. This is going to be 0. Let's get that negative 11 closer. Minus 11 minus 76 is minus 87. And that can't divide by x because there's no x in it. Right? Negative 87 over x. Really, it's divided by x minus 2. So this is your remainder. But you could actually say that x to the 4 minus 16x cubed plus 4x squared plus 10x minus 11 divided by x minus 2 equals x cubed minus 14x squared minus 24x minus 38 minus 87 over x minus 2. Okay, it's the remainder divided by the divisor. In case you missed in my lesson, if I were to do the same thing with like 39 divided by 7, let's say, 7 doesn't go into 3 at all. It goes into, okay, so 5 times into 39. That's 35. And you have 4 remaining. But you can't, like, when you say, what is 39 divided by 7? Well, your calculator is going to say 39 divided by 7 is equal to 5 and 4/7, right? Or you can say 5 plus 4/7 is really what it's all about. Okay, so it's your quotient plus the divisor divided by the remainder. So this is your quotient plus the divisor divided by the remainder. Now, it is plus the divisor, but the divisor is negative 87. So it looks like it's minus, but it's really plus negative 87. All right, let's do the second part. All right, see if I can make this one nicer. So we're going to start off x to the 4 divided by x is x to the 3. Take x to the 3 and multiply by x plus 4. So you're going to get x to the power of 4 plus 4x to the 3. Now I do have a little pet peeve here. A lot of teachers do it, a lot of students do it. We're going to subtract here. A lot of people like to put a negative here, minus. That's okay as long as you put brackets around this. Otherwise, you're saying minus x to the 4 plus 4x to the 3. That's not what we want. We want to subtract the whole thing. So if you were going to put that minus there, then make sure you put brackets around this term. It's just, I know I'm a bit of a stickler, but it bothers me to see someone put a negative just in front of the x to the 4 that doesn't go along with the 4x to the 3. So if you're going to put it, put brackets around. So x to the 4 minus 16x cubed minus x to the 4 plus 4x cubed is going to be, these guys cancel, and negative 20x cubed. Now negative 20x cubed has to be divided by x, so you're going to get negative 20x squared. Then it comes back down and multiplies by this whole thing. So negative 20x cubed minus 80x squared. All right, let's do the subtraction. We got these guys cancel, and you got your 4x squared minus negative 80x squared. So it's going to be 84x squared. 84x squared divided by x is just 84x. And then you take your 84x and you multiply by x plus 4, and you get 84x squared plus, 336x. All right, do your subtraction. These guys cancel. You got 10x minus 336x. That's just negative 326x. Now we divide negative 326x by x, negative 326. Come back, multiply negative 326 by x plus 4. What's that? Negative 1304. And subtract, we get, these guys cancel, negative 11 minus negative 1304. So that's just going to be 1293. And that can't divide by x because there's no x in it, so that's our remainder. So we can say x to the 4 minus 16x cubed plus 4x squared plus 10x minus 11 divided by x plus 4 equals x cubed minus 20x squared plus 84x minus 326 plus 1293 over x plus 4. All right, I'll show you my way of thinking though. I'm going to say x to the 4 minus 16x cubed plus 4x squared plus 10x minus 11. So if I'm dividing it by x plus 4, I'm basically saying x plus 4 times what gives me this number here. So I know that the first terms are going to multiply by each other. This is going to be x cubed. Then this guy's going to multiply, so I got plus 4x cubed. So this is going to be x to the 4. 4x cubed is coming next, but I need it to be minus 16x cubed. So I need minus 20x squared here, so that when I multiply by this, I'm going to get minus 20x cubed. That's going to give me minus 80x squared, so I know that my x term I need 4x squared. I have minus 80. I'm going to need an extra 84x squareds. All right, and that's going to give me 84, so it's going to be 336 x's, but I only want 10. So that's too many. I'm going to have to go subtract 326 x's. And then that's going to give me, oh gosh, 4 of those, so 1,200, and 25 times 4 is 100, so 1,304. But that's negative. Right, so I have negative 1,304, but I only want negative 11, so I'm going to have to add 1,293. So I don't know, it just seems like a lot less work just to think it through. Now I'm doing all the same math that's going on in here, but you know that each one of these terms is going to have to multiply by both of those. And so as soon as you know the next term, you can just multiply it by the second one and then see what you need for that next term to get to cancel things out. I could totally show you that one at a time in person if you want it, but otherwise everybody still has this method to use as backup. And Mr. Fraticangelli made a really nice video as well, and I've posted that on Google Classroom. All right, just to finish up here, the actual question was this divided by x plus 4. And so to get that, I have to divide both sides by x plus 4. There's two terms here, so I'm going to have to divide them both by x plus 4. This guy cancels with this guy, and so my answer is, oh, I forgot, I have to divide each term by x plus 4. My answer is x cubed minus 20x squared plus 84x minus 326 plus 1293 over x plus 4, which is the same as what I got up here. All right, let's move to the next question. All right, I'll try to do this one a little more quickly. So you got x to the 4 minus 16x cubed plus 4x squared plus 10x minus 11. Don't worry about brackets, so I'll just do it. Divided by x minus 1, and that is equal to, so it's going to be x to the power of 3. I know that x to the power of 3 times minus 1 is negative x to the 3, so I'm going to need another 15 x to the 3's, so negative 15x squared. We'll do it when you multiply by the x, so now I got positive 15x squareds, but I need to take away 11 of those. There you go, that's going to give me positive 11x's, but I need to get rid of one of those. And there you have it. So this is, that's going to give you a plus 1. I'm going to have to take out 12, so minus 12 over x minus 1. That was a bit faster. Done. All right, are any of the binomials in part A, any of these binomials, factors of this? Well, all three of them had a remainder, so no, they aren't. Remember, if I do 37 divided by 7, and 7 isn't a factor of 37, so you're going to get like 5 with 2 remaining. So this is going to be equal 5 plus 2 over 7. So no, but if there's 0 remaining, so like, let's say I do 35 divided by 7, this is 5, and 0 remaining, that's because 7 is literally a factor of 35, and so is 5. So both the divisor and the quotient are factors if you have 0 remaining. If you don't have 0 remaining, then the divisor is not a factor. This part of the quotient still could be a factor, right? You can say, for instance, 40 divided by 7 is 5 with 5 remaining. And so since there's 5 remaining, well, 7 doesn't go into 5, so it's not a factor of 40. But 5 really does go into 5, right? So 8 times. So the quotient could actually still be a factor, but the divisor definitely is not. Anyways, the long and short of it is, nope, none of these all had remainders, so none of them are factors. All right, state the degree of the quotient for each of the following division statements, if possible. This is a 4th degree polynomial, and this is a 2nd degree polynomial. 4 minus 2 is 2, so the degree will be of quotient will be 2. For here, you got a cubic divided by, so it's going to be 2 as well. 3 minus 1. There's a 4th degree divided by a 3rd degree. It's going to be degree 1. And this is a 2nd degree divided by a 4th degree. No, that one's not divisible. Like if you were to divide that, I already know the answer. The answer is going to be 0 plus, this is your remainder. It already can't divide into the next thing, so x to the 4 plus 3x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4x minus 2. Right, so basically 0 plus itself. Right, this will be the remainder, and this will be the answer. So no, it's not even divisible. It just equals itself. So let's just say the degree is 0, or you can't even divide it. Either way you want to look at it. Right, you can kind of say that this is 0x to the 0, so the degree is 0. It's weird. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Oh darn, number 2 made me think I was going to get away with not doing the divisions, but looks like I have to. Complete the divisions in question 2 if possible. So this one's impossible. Let's not worry about that one. Now you might be pleased to know that I can't do it by my method because, this one I can. X plus 3 I could divide no problem, but it gets a little trickier when you get a quadratic or a cubic. Now you could totally do it. It's not worth the power of the mind necessary. So let's start this one. X to the 4 minus 15x cubed plus 2x squared plus 12x minus 10. This one is x squared plus 0x minus 4. You don't want to leave out that x term, otherwise nothing will line up nicely and it'll just be a little tougher to think it through. So make sure you put all your terms in there. You got your 4th degree, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and 0th. And you got your 2nd, 1st, and 0th. Alright, start x to the 4 divided by x squared is just x squared. I'm not going to put it here or here. I'm going to put it in the x squared column. X squared times x squared is x to the power of 4. X squared times 0, x is plus 0x to the 3. X squared times minus 4 is minus 4x squared. Let's do a subtraction. The first one gets knocked off as usual. Minus 15x cubed minus 0. And 2 minus negative 4 is plus 6x squared. Do the first one by the first one. You're going to get minus 15x. That's going to be minus 15x cubed plus 0x squared plus 60x. That's multiplying this. Alright, do subtraction. These guys cancel right here. There we go. 6 minus 0 is just 6x squared. And you got your 12 minus your 60, so minus 48x. This still divides, so 6x squared divided by x squared is just 6. Comes down 6x squared plus 0x minus 24. Subtract. These guys cancel. Minus 48x. Negative 10 minus negative 24 is plus 14. And this term is only x. This is an x squared. This one's smaller, so you can no longer divide. This is just your remainder. Since there's a remainder, this guy, the divisor, is not a factor of the dividend. Right, so we can say that, I like to write the whole thing out. I could say that this is equal to x squared minus 15x plus 6 plus negative 48x plus 14 divided by x squared minus 4. There we go. Alright, next one. Well, this one I could just use my method. It's just an easy one. So it's going to be 5x squared. And this is going to be 15x squared. So I'm going to have to do minus 19x. That's going to give me minus 57. I'm going to need to go plus 60. That's going to give me 180, so I'm going to need to go minus 184 over x plus 3. There you go. All right, part C over here, that was B. Part C, let's go x to the 4 minus 7x cubed plus 2x squared plus 9x plus 0. Right, you got your 4, your 3, your 2, your 1, your 0. X cubed minus x squared plus 2x plus 1. You got your 3, your 2, your 1, your 0. Okay, we're all lined up and ready to go. X to the 4 divided by, that's just x. Notice I put it over here, over the x. So x times that is x to the 4 minus x cubed plus 2x squared plus x. And do a subtraction, you get 0. Negative 7 of that minus 1 is negative 6x cubed. 2 minus 2 is 0 plus 0x squared. 9 minus 1 is plus 8x. And plus 0, you can say. This goes divide by x cubed. You got minus 6. So come back down. You get negative 6x cubed minus 6x squared minus 12. Oh, that should be plus 6x squared. Minus 6 times negative 1. Minus 12x minus 6. Subtract 0, you got negative 6x squared here. 8 minus negative 12 is plus 20x. 0 minus negative 6 is plus 6. This is quadratic, this one's cubic, so you can't divide any farther. This is your remainder. So I can say that this guy equals x minus 6 plus negative 6x squared plus 20x plus 6 over x cubed minus x squared plus 2x plus 1. Beautiful. All right, complete the following table. There's your dividend, there's your divisor, there's your quotient. What's the remainder? Oh gosh, looks like I have to do these to find out. 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 8x plus 4. Let's call that f of x. F of negative 3 is equal to 2 times negative 3 cubed minus 5 times negative 3 squared plus 8 times negative 3 plus 4. And that equals 2 times negative 27. This is going to be, that's 9 minus, so this is going to be 45 minus 24 plus 4. That's minus 54 minus 99 minus 123 minus 119. That's the remainder. There you go. All right, I admit, I know that's not the method you guys are going to use, but it sure made you curious, didn't it? Anyway, if you're really into your work right now, that should probably have sparked your curiosity. You do it your own way. Tell me that remainder. Let's go to the next one, quotient and divisor. So if this guy divided by this guy equals this guy, well then these two multiplied by each other should give you that, right? So let's go. I'm going to say 2x plus 4. You're going to multiply that by whatever the quotient plus remainder is. So 3x cubed minus 5x plus 8. Actually, let me modify that so I get the x squared term in there. So plus 0x squared. It's just nicer to have all your terms in there. Minus 5x plus 8 minus 3 over 2x plus 4. Right? That would be the actual quotient if you were to divide the dividend by the divisor, because you got your remainder of negative 3. All right, so you got, let's multiply this out. You're going to have 6x to the power of 4 plus 12x cubed plus 0x cubed, so plus 12x cubed, right, plus 0x squared minus 10x squared. So you got minus 10x squared. And you're going to have minus 20x and plus 16x, so minus 4x. And then you got plus 32. And then you also have 2x plus 4 times negative 3 over 2x plus 4. Well, the 2x plus 4's cancel, so it's just minus 3. And plus 32 minus 3 is plus 29. So just change that to plus 29. So that's the answer. 6x to the 4 plus 12x cubed minus 10x squared minus 4x plus 29. All right, so on this guy, this is an interesting one. It's saying that this dividend divided by some divisor equals that quotient with that remainder. Well, won't it be the same as if you did this dividend divided by this quotient to give this divisor? Like if I say 39 divided by 7 is equal to 5, then doesn't 39 divided by 5 equal 7? So I'm just going to go ahead and do 6x to the 4 plus 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 11x minus 9, and I'm going to divide by 2x cubed plus x minus, plus 0x squared plus x minus 4. Alright, so this is going to be 6 divided by 6x to the 4 divided by 2x cubed. These cancel, that's a 3. 3 of these cancel, so just 3x. Multiply across, you got 6x to the 4 plus 0x cubed. Was that a plus x? Wow, I have great writing today. Plus x, so plus 3x squared and minus 4, so minus 12x. And we're going to subtract. These are gone. This is 2x cubed. This is gone. Plus 0x squared. Negative 11. This is going to be plus x minus negative 12. And so the next term, 2x cubed divided by 2x cubed is just plus 1. This comes down. 2x cubed plus 0x squared plus x minus 4 minus 9, right, minus negative 4 is just negative 5. Oh, look at our remainder. Just what we wanted to see is negative 5. So the answer is 3x plus 1. Let's get rid of some of this garbage. Oops. 3x plus 1. Alright, and just another straight up division here. It looks like we can just do it, but the Portal method. So I know I'm going to get a 3x squared. That's going to give me a 6x squared. So minus 5x. That's going to give me a minus 10x, and I need a plus 4. And that's going to give me a plus 8, so I need 8 remainder. So it's going to, yep, that's my 8 remainder. So 3x squared minus 5x plus 4. Done. All right, so calculate each of these using long division. All right, you guys know I don't like to use long division, but this textbook really wants us to do it this time. X minus 4. So you're going to get a, oh, what mistake did I make there? I will be a sorry little boy if I don't write this with a plus 0x squared minus 2x plus 1. Third, second, first and 0th degree. So first degree, 0th degree. Okay, so x cubed divided by x is x squared. Multiply across, you got x squared minus 4, x cubed minus 4x squared. 0 minus negative 4 is positive 4. You got this, the next term is going to be plus 4x. It's going to be 4x squared minus 16x. Negative 2x plus 16x, or minus negative 16. So you got 14x, and that's just going to be plus 14. 14x minus 2856. And 1 minus negative 56 is positive 57. That's our remainder. So calculate each of the following. So this is going to be equal to x squared plus 4x plus 14 plus 57 over x minus 4. Okay, let's do the next one. I'm going to erase this. X cubed plus 2x squared minus 6x plus 1 divided by x plus 2x. Okay, we got all our 3, 2, 1. So 3, 2, 1, 0, and 1, 0. So we're not missing any. So x cubed divided by x is x squared. X cubed plus 2x squared. This is just 0. So 0 divided by x, 0 divided by x, that just equals 0. 0x, 0x times, oh, by the way, this is 0x squared, so it's actually 0x squared divided by x, which is still just 0x. So it's going to be 0x squared plus 0x. Negative 6 minus 0x is minus 6x. This is going to be minus 6. You're going to get minus 6x minus 12. 1 minus negative 12 is 13. That's your remainder. So this is equal to x squared minus 6 plus 13 out of x plus 2. There's your answer. Let's move on to the next one. Get rid of this junk. Two x cubed plus 5x squared minus 4x minus 5. That time I made sure that all the terms were there. 2x plus 1, all the terms are there. 2x cubed divided by 2x is, these cancel, x squared. So you got 2x cubed plus x squared. It's going to be 4x squared. Don't need to do that. Okay, so 4x squared divided by 2x is plus 2x. 2x times 2x is 4x squared plus 2x. There. Minus 4 minus 2, negative 6x. And negative 6x divided by 2x. The x's cancel. You're at negative 3. So you got negative 6x minus 3. Negative 5 minus negative 3 is negative 2. That's your remainder. This equals x squared plus 2x minus 3 minus, or I could say let's plus negative 2 over 2x plus 1. Some people just say minus 2 over 2x plus 1. But that could get you in trouble when this becomes a polynomial on top. All right, each divisor was divided into another polynomial resulting in the given quotient and remainder. Find the other polynomial, the dividend. So yeah, basically we've already done this sort of a couple questions ago. Let's go A. So we're basically saying what divided by x plus 10 equals x squared minus 6x plus 9 plus negative 1 over x plus 10. All right, let's just multiply both sides by, here, instead of putting divided by, let's just go divided by x plus 10, like that. Get rid of that. That looks nicer. Okay, to find this, just multiply both sides by x plus 10. So you got whatever this is equals x plus 10 times x squared minus 6x plus 9. And I'm just going to, I might as well just put it minus 1 over x plus 10. There we go. So let's multiply this out. You got x times x is x cubed. X times 10 times x squared is plus 10x squared. X times, so minus 6x squared. I usually don't write all this out, but I'm going to do it for your benefit this time. Minus 60x plus 9x plus 90 minus, well, now I'm just going to multiply this whole thing by minus 1 over that, so it's just going to be minus 1, right, because the x plus 10 cancels. And so we're going to get this equals x cubed plus 4x squared minus 51x plus 89. I feel a little bit bad about skipping a step here. I better do it, show you how I got this negative 1. So I still have to multiply x by this, so we're going to say minus x over x plus 10, and then we're going to say plus 10. Oh no, sorry, it's minus. This times negative 1. Minus 10 over x plus 10. And we're going to put these together. You're going to get minus x minus 10 over x plus 10. And that is equal to negative x plus 10 over x plus 10. And x plus 10 over x plus 10 is just 1. So minus 1. So that was the long way to do it. Not necessary. Anyway, this is our answer. B. So we're saying something divided by 3x minus 2 has to equal x cubed plus x minus 12 plus 15 over 3x minus 2. And multiply both sides by 3x minus 2. You see this right here is just going to turn out to be 15. Right, so I'm just going to say the question mark equals, so it's going to be something plus 15 at the end. So I just want to multiply the x cubed plus x minus 12 by 3x plus 2. So you're going to get 3x to the 4 plus 3x squared minus 12 minus 36x. Move this guy over. Plus 15. Minus 2x cubed minus 2x plus 24. I did the first term times all of them, and then I did the second term times all of them. And I still have my plus 15 because both terms times this is just going to be plus 15. So question mark is equal to 3x to the 4 minus 2x cubed. You got your 3x squared, so plus 3x squared. You got your minus 36x and minus 2x, so minus 38x. And you got your 24 and 15, so plus 39. So that was the dividend that we were looking for. All right, let's go part C. Get rid of this stuff. Part C. So we're saying, basically we're looking for the dividend. We're saying some dividend divided by the divisor, which is 5x plus 2, is supposed to be equal to the quotient of x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 6 with a remainder, so it's going to be plus x minus 2 over 5x plus 2. Well, that's strange that they would have a remainder that's the same degree as a divisor. They just didn't do a very good job at all. Anyways, let's do it anyway. All right, so multiply both sides by 5x plus 2. So already this is just going to give me an x minus 2. I already know that. So let's not worry about that. It's going to be plus x minus 2. Right, because when I multiply 5x plus 2 by x minus 2 over 5x minus 2, those will cancel. So now we just have to multiply this binomial with that 4-term polynomial. So 5x times x cubed, you got, so question mark equals 5x to the 4 plus 2x cubed plus 20x cubed. So plus 22x cubed plus 8x squared minus 25x squared. So it's going to be minus 17x squared. And you're going to have minus 10x and plus 30x. So plus 20x. And you're going to get plus 12. And of course you still have your plus x minus 2 from that other part. Alright, so that's actually equal to 5x to the 4 plus 22x cubed minus 17x squared plus 21x plus 10. But I beg to differ. I don't think that's the remainder. I think they could have gone on farther than that. It's weird. Alright, so apparently whoever did these divisions is just not very good at math, because once again you got a remainder of the same degree as your original, as your divisor, so they could have gone a step farther for sure. Let's do this. Anyways, whatever it is, divided by x squared plus 7x minus 2 has to equal x to the 4 plus x cubed minus 11x plus 4 plus x squared minus x plus 5 over x squared plus 7x minus 2. So this actually should have been plus 1 with a different remainder. Anyway, multiply both sides by this guy, and these will cancel. So at the end I'm going to have a plus x squared minus x plus 5. And here we're going to multiply it out. So let's see, x squared. I'm just going to multiply this first term by all 4 of these, and then the second term by all 4 of these, and then the third term by all 4 of these to make life easier. So x squared times x to the 4 is x to the 6 plus x to the 5 minus 11x cubed plus 4x squared. Now time to do the second term. So plus 7x to the 5 plus 7x to the 4. I'm running out of room here. I'm going to erase this and put it in later. Minus 77x squared plus 28x. Now we're on to the last one. So minus 2x to the 4 minus 2x cubed plus 22x minus 8. Then you still have your plus x squared minus x plus 5 in there. And so this is equal to, looks like an x to the 6. Here, I'm going to do that in a different color. I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything. So you got my x to the 6. You got x to the 5. Oops. That was a mistake. X to the 5. 7x to the 5, so that's 8x to the 5. So we got our plus 8x to the 5. And we got negative, let's go to the x to the 4s. Plus 7x to the 4 minus 2, so plus 5x to the 4. So plus 5x to the 4. Okay, let's do our x to the 3, so minus 11 minus 13 total. It's 13x to the 3. All right, let's do our x squares. You got 4 Ooh, negative. So we got minus 73. Any others? Oh, minus 72. So minus 72x squared. Let's go for our linear term. 28x. So it's 50x. 49x. Plus 40. Oop, wrong color. Plus 49x. And we got negative 8 plus 5. So minus 3. Minus 3. Yay. Finally done.